Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we are going to add some interactions. So we are going to add interaction for the carousel, in which we are going to add one more page. So we will be able to move left and right in the hero section. We are going to add one more interaction in this product item. Like when we click on this watch item, we will be able to see all of its information and we will be able to add this product to the cart. And last interaction which we will build will be related to the cart. So when we click on the cart, we will be able to see one more page which will show you all the items which are present in your cart. So let's start with it. So first we are going to create a copy of this frame. So what you can do is you can click here and you can press Alt key, keep pressing it and drag this frame to the right, and now leave everything. So this will create a copy of your frame. Now what we want to do is we want to change this picture. So let's keep another picture over here. So let me open my assets folder. So it was in the desktop, where it is, assets. Okay, so I'm going to keep this picture over there. So let me just slide it here. So you can also find this assets folder. I have linked it in the description, so you can download all the assets which I'm using in this video from there. So let's keep it here. You can resize it a little bit. Okay, cool. And let's also change this text. So you can write it, let's say cool t-shirts, feel the energy. Okay, you can write any text, whatever you want to write, and here you can write the starting price. So starting from, let's say, $10. And yeah, you can even change the color of this button. So let's say I want to keep the exact same color which is present over here. So yeah, so now what we want to do is we want to move left and right between this hero section and this hero section. So for that we will keep 2 arrows. So for that I'm going to use the plugin Iconify. So you can right click in the empty space and you can go to plugins and you can go to the Iconify plugin. If you don't have that, you can go here and download it. Let's go here, and from here I'm going to let's wait for it to open. So right now it's opened. So let's search for the left arrow. So I'm going to keep this icon. Let me import it. So it's here. So we can keep it here. Let me just zoom in a little bit, and yeah, let's keep it somewhat here. Let's also increase its size. Yeah, or maybe a little smaller than this. So yeah, 35 will look fine. Now let's create a copy of it and we want to invert it. So what you can do is you can give here 180, sorry, not here, here in the angle value you can give 180 degree. So it will invert it and make it right arrow. So yeah, let's give some margin here. So let's keep it a little bit below here. Cool. Now let me just copy it and paste this in the another frame as well. Okay, cool. Now what we want to do is, like when I click on this right arrow, I want this screen to come, and when we click on this left arrow, I want this screen to come. So let's do that. So what you can do is you can go to this prototype section here, and what you can do is you can click on this. You can see that when I hover over it, you will see this small dot. So let's click on this, and what you need to do is you need to drag this to this screen, and it will show you one screen where you can select like the action, like when I tap on that right arrow, or if you're dragging, like whatever action you want to give. Right now I want particular, like I want to click on that right arrow and then I want this screen to come. So for that I'll choose the on tap, and from here you can choose the animation. So let's say I want slide in animation, and as you can see the example, like it will slide into this direction. You can also change the direction from here, like in my case I want the default direction. So yeah, you can just simply cross it. And similarly we will do for this left arrow. You can select this and you can drag this to the left screen and just leave the mouse. And yeah, we want the on tap action and we want this slide in, but we want different direction. Okay, cool. So let's close it and let's also see it in the demo as well. So you can see the demo by clicking on this icon and it will open up this separate window. So as you can see, 2 arrows have come here. Now when I click on this, as you can see, our new screen is coming. And if I click on left icon, as you can see, we are able to move left and right between our carousel slides. Okay, cool. So let's add one more interaction. Like when I click on this watch product, it should open one more page where I can see like its whole detail, like what is the price, what are its rating, and how can I add it to the cart or maybe buy it directly. So let's create one more page. So what you can do is you can copy this page again, and let me go to the design section again. Like earlier it was in prototype, so right now I need to go back to the design page. And yeah, let's change the text over here. So what I want to do is let me just delete this. So let's change this position. I want it here, and inside this I want my watch product to come. So let's delete it and let's keep this watch here. Let's increase this size. Let's keep it somewhat this much. Sorry. Let's decrease this size as well, and let's keep it over here. Okay, cool. And we can change this title to, let's say, similar products you may like or you might like. Let's keep some different picture over here. So let me go back to the assets and let's keep this peak over here. Okay, cool. Now let's mention the name of this product. So you can write Apple Watch, and beneath this I can write like whether it is available or not. So you can write, let's say, in stock. Cool. So let's increase its size. Let's keep it maybe 55. Okay, let's give some margin. Okay, let's decrease the margin between both of these text, and let me just keep it regular. I think regular will be much more nicer to see. And let's change this color. Let's keep it blue. And now we want to show the ratings, so we want to draw the star symbol. So you can go here and you can select this star symbol and you can simply draw it and just press the shift key. So if you press shift, what will happen, like it will automatically reshape it. Okay, like right now if you do it without the shift key, it will not be in a perfect shape. So if you want to be it in perfect shape, press shift, it will automatically, yeah, cool. Let's just decrease its size. Okay, and I want 5 stars. So just simply Control C, Control V, and in all of these stars, let's say it has rating 4.5, so 4 stars will be filled with yellow color, and the last star will have the half color. So for that I'm going to use the linear gradient. So what you can do is you can select here the yellow color, and the last, let's say, somewhat whitish color. So let me just check how it is looking. So you can change this direction like this. So yeah, let's give it some darker color so you are able to see it. Yeah, so yeah, it's somewhat looking half. I mean, you can do more changes in it. Like, let's go back and let's do like this. Cool. Okay, now let's write some more text. Let me just, okay, let's take one more guide because I want it to be in a single line. So let's keep the guide here and let's keep all the text aligned to it. So we want to keep it here. Let's also align these stars. So select all by pressing shift key. So let me align this as well. Now I want to show the price of this watch. So you can just simply copy it and paste it over here. So let's say that it has like 35% discount and its price will be, let's say, how much? So let's say it's dollars, maybe 100. Okay, you can give any price, like it's just for showing like how you can do all this stuff in Figma. So let's give this color as, let's say, red, and this one you can simply give it black. Okay, cool. And let's make it both the light text. Right now it's medium, I want it regular. And let's copy this, and here you can also show the actual price, so you can write MRP. So let's say its original price was $150, and with 35% maybe it's 100. I haven't done the calculation, you can do the calculation. So let's keep its color, let's say around maybe green, or you can maybe keep it simple. Okay, cool. Now let's add the buttons. So you can press R and you can draw the rectangle, and let's say this button will say text add to cart. So right now it's going behind the button, so you can just simply right click on it and you can select the bring to front option. Let's say add to cart. Okay, and let's fill it with the white color and give some stroke to it. So you can choose the color. Let's say I want to give the yellow color, or maybe some darker color. So let's say I want to give the green color, and maybe I want to increase the stroke width as well, it'll look much nicer. And I want here black color, and also I want this text to be smaller, so let's say 30. Yeah, it's looking much more nicer. And I want one more button which will say you can directly also buy it without adding it to the cart. So you can write buy now. Okay, so you can keep its color. Let's say you don't want any stroke, and let's fill it with the blue color. And you can change the color of this text. Let's say I want to keep it white. Cool. So yeah, it's looking much more nicer. And above this add to cart button, you can also add the quantity input, from where you can choose the quantity. So let's draw one rectangle. Let's fill it with white color, and let's keep a very simple stroke to it. Let's give the border radius as well, let's say 4. Also you can give border radius to both of these buttons, it'll look much more nicer. Cool. So let me give a very light stroke to it, because it will be the input button where you can choose the quantity. So let me give some margin. Like right now everything is tightly coupled, so you can give some spacing. Cool. Now let me add some symbols. So we want one plus symbol here and one minus symbol here. in a circle. So let me take this circle, copy paste it. Let's decrease its size. Cool. Okay, so you can keep this circle here, and similarly you can just simply copy paste it, and we want one more circle here. So inside these circles you can keep the symbols, like here it will be minus, here it will be plus. So by using those buttons you can simply increase or decrease the quantity of this product, and you can then add to cart or maybe buy it. So let's write the text inside it. So we want plus, and we want here minus. Cool. Let me just align it, and this will be somewhat in the center. Cool. Let me just select this both. Right now it's regular, I want it extra light. Cool. So as you can see, our product description page is completed. So now we want to add prototype. Like when we click on this watch item, we want to go to this page. So what you can do is you can go to prototype section again, and you can select this. Like either you can group both of these things like by pressing Ctrl G, or maybe you can just simply click the outer division and you can create a prototype. So right now what I want to do is, like, let's say I want to group both of them, and then I can create a prototype. So you can drag it to this page, and I want, like, when I tap on this, I want to go to this page, and you can choose the animation over here. Like this, in this case I don't want to slide in, I just want a smart animation with ease in and out both. Okay, cool. So let me just close it, and let's just check it. So if you click on this watch item, okay, so right now let's go to the second page, and then when you click on this watch product, as you can see, we are moving, like we are going to the product, this watch item page. Like right now if you see in the first page, we were not able to go. Like it is happening because we have only attached prototype in the second page. So if you want in the first page as well, what you can do is you can again do the same thing. You can group it, and then you can simply create a prototype to this page. Okay, prototype was not created. Okay, cool. So let me do it again. Cool. So let's just test it. So if I click on here, as you can see, I'm able to go to the product watch page. Also we don't need these arrows, so you can delete it. And let's keep some more things as well here in this picture. So what you can do is, let me just give some margin here. Like I want this somewhat here, and I want this banner. Let me just group everything, and this way you will be able to move everything like just in a single go. Let's increase the size of this page as well, and let's just adjust it so you can move it below. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to create 3 more watch items here. Like you can change the color of this watch if you want to. Like in Amazon also, you must have noticed, like we have some options from where we can like change the color of a product. So we will be having 3 different watch items here, and you can like show it or design it in a web page. Okay, cool. So also there's one more thing, I think, like when you you can go to design and you can select all these 3 at once, and you can go here and you can select distribute horizontal spacing. So automatically it will keep equal spaces in between all these 3 circles. So let's go to the assets folder again, and here we want to keep 3 different watches. So let's drag it and keep it here in the center. Let's drag one more watch and let's keep it here. So let's keep it here, and let's drag one more watch of white color and let's drag it here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, now it's looking much more nicer. So let's see how it is looking now. So as you can see, we are able to see 3 watch items here, and you can see the description. Okay, so you can also mention here in the text like how many ratings user has given. So let's say around 21,600 people have given rating. So you can keep its color, let's say maybe green. Let's keep it size 25. Okay, cool. So let's see how it is looking now. So yeah, it's looking now much more nicer. So in this way you can create the watch item page. Now the last page which is remaining is the cart page. So let's design that as well. So let's copy this frame and paste it here. So what you can do is let me just create one rectangle. So you can just simply keep its height till here, and here we will show all the items that we have in our cart. So you can give some heading to it, like let's say items in your cart. So let me draw some guides as well. So you can drag the guide, and let's say I want this much space from left. Okay, so I want to give this pure white color and some shadow as well. So you can go to effects and you can give the shadow. So I want -4 from here, and blur, let's say 40. Cool. And yeah, you can show all the items that you have in your cart. So let me just group it and paste this same thing here. You can bring it to front and you can decrease its size. So the first item which we have in our cart is the watch, and the second is, let's say we have iPhone as well. So you can group it, copy it, and let's copy it here. So let's decrease its size and let's keep it here. Cool. So here you can, okay, cool. Now let's give the name of both of these products. So this is the Apple Watch. Let's decrease its size. Let's say it's yeah, 30 to 35 will look nicer. Similarly, copy paste it, and this one is, let's say, iPhone 13 Pro. And you can also mention the quantity beneath this. So let's say quantity, we have, let's say 2 watches we have added. You can also change the color. Let's say I want it to be blue color, and also I want its size to be smaller. So let's say 30. And you can also mention the quantity over here. Let's say its quantity is 1. And then you can also take this same control and keep there as well. So let me just group this and copy paste it. So from here as well you can like change the quantity as well. Similarly, let's copy paste it again and keep it here as well. Okay, now okay, I forgot to mention the number over here. Like inside this you can mention, let's say we have 2 quantities. Okay, so similarly you can mention the text over here. So let's say we have 2. Let's decrease its size to 25, and let's copy paste it, and we want this here as well. Let's say 1. Okay, cool. Now what you can do is you can you can mention the price over here. So let's say the total price is, let's copy this and paste it over here. So let's say subtotal is around dollars, maybe 1,000. So you can keep the total price over here, and you can keep this same button. So copy it and keep this button here. So we can write here, proceed to buy. Okay, so let's add the prototype. So you can go to prototype, and like when we click on this cart icon, we want to go to this page. So yeah, animation, we want the same. So yeah, let's see whether everything is working fine or not. So when we click on the cart icon, as you can see, we're able to see this pop-up where we can see all the items in our cart. We can even change the quantity from here, like we can see the subtotal price, and from here we can proceed to buy it. So in this way you can add prototypes to your design. So I hope this video was helpful. So please do share and like this video, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe the channel. So in future more videos are going to come, and in this way you can like design the web page and add prototypes. So you can even add more things to this page. Like right now I've only added these stuff in my page. You can add even more stuff. So I hope you like this video. So please do share, like this video. Thanks.